Hello folks and welcome. After waiting almost a month, finally I got my hands on this brand new model Parkside cordless drill set. First, a warning. Never ever, and I really mean never ever, use a service called eShop Withdraw. That service is simply terrible. It took them 8 days to enter the arrived package in their system and 21 days in total for this to arrive from Poland to here. 21 days from Poland. Simply preposterous. Leaving the transport issues behind, let's take a look at the drill set itself. It cost only 60 euros. Like I said, this is a brand new model. It has the brushless motor, 5 years of warranty. There are 2 batteries and a charger included in the package. Also some accessories, bits, drill bits for wood and drill bits for steel. Here we can see some of the specification of the machine. Spindle lock, quick stop, 2-speed gearbox. It uses the 12-volt battery. It has fast charging. Now let's open the package itself. First we have this really nice looking transport bag with a Parkside inscription on it. Now you might ask, why is there only one battery in the bag? Well, it's simple. I got the machine on an auction and the auction was only for the drill with one battery and a charger. Let's take a look at the accessories. Drill bits for wood, drill bits for steel. I'm not sure if those are Parkside Performance. Some screwdriver bits with a magnetic bit holder. Of course a manual. But let's take a look at the machine. It has nice looking metal chuck. The 2-speed gearbox, torque selector with 20 predefined torque levels, battery level indicator, rubberized handle, Unfortunately, I was expecting a little bit more from Parkside. There are some manufacturing defects on this unit, like the paint job over here. This brushless inscription looks cheap. Yes, indeed, the drill is cheap, but Parkside could have done better. And there is some really unpleasant vibration. I think it's coming from the chuck. Also, here's another manufacturing defect. This is not broken. This is a factory defect, and again, it looks really cheap. Here I have its older brother from the same X12 V-Team series. Let's compare their dimensions. As you can see, the Parkside Performance is a little bit shorter, but this is basically because the green Parkside has a removable chuck. Also, the handle on the Performance Parkside is shorter too. Let's compare their weight. 763 for the Performance Parkside, 826 for the green Parkside, a little bit heavier. The green Parkside has only 19 predefined torque levels, while this one has 20. Let's disassemble the unit and see what we have inside. Something new that I haven't seen on any other Parkside, a warranty sticker. Really strange. Let's try to remove it. It seems that in order to disassemble the unit, I will have to remove the chuck first, which is extremely strange. Carefully now. And this is what we have inside the battery terminals. Again, we don't have a third terminal for communication with the battery and reading its temperature. The trigger, and we have some pinched wire over here. Interesting here is that we have this extremely large control board. I have never seen such control board on a Parkside 2. We have 1, 2 microchips here. We have 6 MOSFET transistors, a radiator, the brushless motor, and of course the 2-speed gearbox. Let's remove this switch if I'm able to. The gearbox seems standard. Pretty standard gearbox. I think I have seen such in other machines. And we have some information on the board. Let's try to remove the motor. Well, The good thing is that this is not some brandless Chinese board. Of course, it's a Chinese, but there is some brand on it. VNCT and some other information. So this time Parkside did good and implemented some nice parts in their machine. Let's see if there is info on the motor. Unfortunately, I don't see any information on the motor. Taking a closer look, and here is the model of the brushless motor, 117-8E 13201. Now I'm not sure what is implemented in this control board, but I really do hope there is some overvolt and over temperature protection implemented. I hope so. This can be discovered only with some testing. But again, the battery level indicator and its board is pretty simple. I see it's powered with only 2 cables, meaning that most likely there is a diode and a Zener diode on it. Let's try to remove those boards. And see what those chips are. Unfortunately, it's really hard to read the information on both chips. This one over here is I'm not sure. And the ST microchip. At least we can read what the MOSFETs are. MDU1 511 NG1 506GP. Yeah, I think it's that. Again, the information on the board. I'll have to Google it and see if there's any info about it. This is the brand of the chuck, Sun OU. Never heard such a brand. Again, we have to Google it. This video ended up being too long, so I will continue with the testing of the machine in another one. If you'd like this, thumbs up and subscribe.